So the first thing we're starting with today is bench press. I prefer to get this one out of the way. Not that I'm not gonna have other lifts that are gonna be strenuous today. Is strenuous a word, cameraman? Okay. I need someone like fact check me on some of the words I say, because sometimes I'll just be making up words. But anyways, so this is gonna be my heaviest like overall weight lift today. So I like to go ahead and get it out of the way, because if I go and train and do all those other things, I won't be able to hit the way I'm hitting right now. With that being said, I also need to be able to like push myself on my other lifts. So because I have a cameraman here today, I might actually go a little bit heavier than I normally go, just because I feel a little bit more motivated when there's a camera in front of me. So I might push a little bit more weight than I usually do. Get some shots of the floor right there. Look at the floor right there. Yeah. That's called putting in some work. Either it makes it look like I'm putting in work, but honestly, I think it's a medical condition that I have. So either way, it makes people think, dang, he's really getting after it. Truth is, it's a diagnosis or whatever it is. I don't know. Anyways, all right. So now I got 2 plates on. I'll do this for 8, and then I'll put 315 on. And I'm hoping today that I can get 6, because my last chest day I got 6. So we'll see. I hope my cameraman's gonna spot me. I'm just joking. Oof. Ooh. Feel a little, I don't know. When I do this movement right here, which isn't a normal movement, but it doesn't feel good. All right, so about to put on 3 plates now. Get a little bit of that work right there. Get a little bit of that work in there. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Just joking. Bro, also, yeah, I feel bad because I'm pouring sweat. And like, I'm dripping. Like, look at this right here, cameraman. I'm just like, everywhere I go, I'm leaving a trail behind. Like, the floor is like drenched. Also, another thing about it is, my arch nemesis is walking around here. All dark and mysterious. Get a shot of her looking at the camera. Just hold it there, cameraman, until she realizes she's being stalked. No, she's not in the mood, cameraman. Here you go, she's not feeling it. It's okay. I'm not feeling it either. I think she might be a little upset at me. I think she's just upset that I'm bigger. Like, if I had to come to a conclusion, she's just jealous. She's jealous that I look like I'm putting in more work when I'm really not. Anyways, okay. I need to go get my smelling salts. Those usually give me a little kick. And then I have to find somebody to help spot me, because if I don't, I might die under this weight. Let you guys know I'm on a journey trying to break my PRs, but not a weight PR, a workout PR. So my goal is to get the whole month of November without missing a day. I've never done a whole, now, okay, well, I will say is, I have done 4.5 weeks of straight no days off, but it wasn't like a whole month. I don't know what it is about having the whole month checked off. That just feels, might be my ADD. Like, I want to see the whole month checked off. Like right now, here's where we're at for the month of November. You got that, cameraman? Month of November. So I'm almost done. Got this week. If I go all this week, I'll have the whole month checked off. but kind of let me show you guys. I think there was 1 month where I'll show you guys where I'm. So here we go. So these 2 weeks right here were in December. These 2 weeks right here were in January. But in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks, I only missed 1 day in the gym. That's called work. W-E-R-K, okay? Like, I don't know what I was on. Obviously not steroids, but that's a lot. That's a lot of days off. That's a lot of days with no days off. Anyway, so my new goal is to have a whole month of just green dots. And we might celebrate. We might celebrate with a day where we come in here and absolutely just kill it at the last day of the last day on that month. Okay. Slowly losing motivation. You'll have that, guys. You'll have some days where you come in here and you think it's going to be good, and then you're just, something happens where it messes your workout up and you're just not in it. Your head's not in it, but you have to continue to go on. So I'm about to get somebody to spot me on this. I'm going to use that for motivation to get my 6 reps. I might die under the 6 rep today. If I don't feel like it's in me, I'm not going for it. That's just me. I'm not going to go for it if I get the 5th rep or the 4th rep and I can't get the 5th, I'm not going to do it. There's no point. No point in going not to failure, but to injury. Like I said, I won't need to lift off or anything. Number 6. Ah, shoot.
They didn't need me.
Oh, yeah, I will. It was a push right there. Thanks, man. Oh, shoot. I had to go to like a really messed up place mentally to get that last one. Shoot. Okay. I'm a little dizzy, but I'm a little lightheaded, but it's okay. That's all that matters. All right. So we're gonna we got 6 on that one. I think if I up my food just a little bit, which I'm not going to, we're in a cut. But if I up my food a little bit after this cut and build a slowly progress on my carbs, I think we can get back up to 8. Because at one point I was getting 8. I think the most I ever did was 9 in my life. But other than that, right now max is 6. It's just gonna happen. We're on a cut. We're not bulking, so you're not gonna have the food. You're not gonna have the energy. I mean, all I've had this morning was protein shakes, and the calories I got from my protein shakes I burnt in my cardio. So I'm running off last night's food. Last night's burger bowl or whatever it was I ate. So, but I will tell you this, I said it, I am feeling a lot more motivated after that. So we had a crappy, right before, look, that's how fast it can change. That's how quick you can go from a negative mindset to a positive mindset. I felt like absolute shit before this lift. Then I did it, and now I'm pumped. Now I'm ready to absolutely just kill my workout. So sometimes all it takes is just doing it. Doing it when you don't want to do it, doing it when you don't feel like doing it, you can't do it, whatever it is. A little inside for you guys. Like right now, I've been working out every single day. My job, I work 3 12s on the weekend, back to back to back. It sucks. I don't have energy when I come in here. I feel like shit. But I come in here and do it. I get it over with. Are all my lifts great? And do I have an amazing pump after? And do I feel good? No. But I don't have an excuse. I guess I could. I guess everybody at the end of the day could find an excuse. Oh, I worked at 12 today. I'm tired. I've been on my feet all day. I also have a lot of excuses why I should come in here, look in the mirror in the morning, and look like absolute dog crap. Like, so that's what. Maybe that's motivation. Stop making excuses. You don't have any reason to not put in the work, unless if you're sick. Unless if you're actually like really. But even then, like, how sick are we? You know what I'm saying? My cameraman's like, that's too much, bro. You're doing too much. All right. Next thing we got are plate lifts. I'm gonna show you. You obviously see in the video, but I get a plate and just bring it up here. I was training one time with my friends, and they asked me why I don't have my arms out here and why they're kind of like this. Why I don't hold my arms out. Because if you see me, I'm kind of doing this. My arms, my shoulders are kind of like this. I feel like that's a bigger. If you guys ever seen somebody get the rope attachment on the cable, you don't really see them with their elbows straight doing this. You don't see that. That's not, I don't, personally, I'm not gonna feel it that way. What you see is they get the thing like this and they're pulling up. Their elbows aren't out straight. They're kind of dented in. So that's what I do on these lifts. Yeah, I don't know. It almost feels scripted, but the camera was off and I was just sitting here telling my cameraman, like, I was literally sitting here saying, like, I do not, like, this is a crappy day. Like, I talked about being pumped up, and I am pumped up, but I don't last. That motivation I just had, fired up, ready to go, dove down and hit the ground, crashed. And now here I am, back in another state of just literally, the camera's off, talking to my cameraman, being like, I genuinely don't want to do this today, but I got to. Like, I have to do it. Like, it has to get done. And then my cameraman said, why are we not recording this, bro? I'm like, I don't know. Like, I already told them, but they're like, yeah, but I guess that's the case too. Like, yeah, people see me, they're like, man, I wish I had that kind of drive and motivation. And yeah, I'm having to use drive and motivation to keep going because I don't want to do this. I don't want to record a video today. Not really a good day right now. Doesn't mean that can't change halfway through. That's a good thing to remember. Just because the morning's bad doesn't mean the rest of the day has to be bad. But anyways, yeah, just let y'all know, it ain't all sunshine and rainbows every day. This whole try to do a try to work out every day. Some people are like, that's unhealthy, you shouldn't do that. Okay, maybe, but like Conor McGregor said, do I look unhealthy? Like, does this physique look unhealthy to you? Don't pay attention to the bags under my eyes, okay? Because that doesn't look healthy. But I'm here. I mean, also, like, I've heard stories about people, being paralyzed, and like, there's one dude, I heard a story the other day, this guy was paralyzed, and he had like some short-term paralyzation or paralysis, I don't know what it was, and then it went away. Like, he miraculously got healed, whatever it was. And then he started track because he was like, I know what it's like not to be able to do it, so I'm going to go out here and do it. That's my mindset. If that's how does he think this way? My mindset is, if my body's able to get out of bed, even if it feels like crap, even if I don't have motivation or don't feel good, I'm going to do something with it. Like, we're blessed to be walking around. I've had days where I couldn't get out of the bed. I've had days where I felt like crap. And I didn't get to do this. So on the days that I can, even if it's rough, I'm going to do it. So thank the cameraman for that motivation you got there. It wouldn't happen. I'm doing an incline Smith, which is probably going to be my second heaviest lift out of the day, because we'll go up to 225 on the sides. But we'll superset this with push-ups. Go ahead and knock that out. And this is a pretty incline, like pretty high incline, because it is chest and shoulder day. So some would probably prefer this to be a little less inclined, but it won't matter. All right, so 3 sets of 12 on everything. 3 sets of 12 on, well, we're doing this for 12. All right, so we did 12 on the first set. Goal is to get this for 10. Do this for 10, and then we'll go back to doing, we'll still superset it with push-ups, and we're 35, 40% through our workout already. This right here is heavy as balls. My cameraman gave me a confused look. Have you ever lifted those workout balls? Those are heavy. Anyways, you can cut that, bro. You can cut that. Nope, we were supposed to get that for 10. I got that for 7. That's just to show you how much, yeah. If I went for 8, I would have had to rack it even lower because I wouldn't have gotten it. Superset these. So we're gonna do dumbbell flies on the bench with also a superset with a red band and come up here and get a pull. So really, there's a lot of squeezing in this superset. We're gonna squeeze like this, but then we're gonna come to the top and also squeeze. So a lot of this at the end is gonna really help with a pump. And I had to go 5 pounds lighter because the dumbbells in this area, for some odd reason, do a weird jump from 30 to 40. What if my max was 35, man, and I gotta go all the way to the other side of the gym? Do better, guys, do better. All right. Hey Zoe, can you grab that hair? Pull that hair off. I don't want that to go in my mouth. All right. That was definitely rough. I'm coming towards you. Got the red band here too. Oof. This one does not feel like it's much. All right, superset this one too. So we're gonna pop over here. Try to get it with as much resistance on this band. I guess I could get a more resistant band. Anyways, start here. We're gonna punch up together. That already sucks. That was 1. All right, I got 12. I'm just gonna rep them out. Hey, cameraman, come here. Put my headphones over my ears. Crap. Man, dude. This is a freaking killer at the end, dude. Resistance, squeezing. I don't know if I said we're going to end, it's going to be a good thing to end on the flies and the cable, but we're actually going to end on dips. So I'm going to try to hit 3 sets of 12 right here. Something I saw somebody else do. You should just do dips like this. You should just go up and down. But now what you'll see is I'm actually going to put a lot of my body weight forward and put all that weight on my chest. So instead of coming back here, I'm gonna be, you'll see, it almost looks like I'm trying to throw myself over, but it's gonna target your chest muscles. It's gonna target it way more. I don't know where I saw this from, but I remember seeing somebody in a video and they're massive. So I'm like, well, it's gotta work, right? You know, obviously, they didn't get that way from steroids. They got that way from this. No, they definitely got that way from steroids.
You know what?
We need to do a pump. Oh, we got to. On my outro, we'll try to see how good the pump is. It feels, you know, feels like it's pumped from what I can tell. Anyways, also, here's my plug-in right here. If you guys are looking for some pre-workout, raw nutrition, promo code Cody59. Get you some pre-workout, I'll tell you. But right now, I'm taking the Bomb Born to Kill. I'll have to pull it up, but it gives me a little nasty itch. You know that little tingle feeling like you're getting bit by a bunch of ants? Makes you feel crazy. That's what I like. I don't even need the energy. I feel like once I get that sensation, the energy comes with it, you know? Like just a feeling of just like, man, I just want to freaking kill it. Guys, we're on our journey. Before we take a pump video, let's see where your boy is at. Is he fat or not? Please, Lord, be below. Okay, guys, we were kind of hoping for a lower number than that. Don't worry about it. We're not going off the scale. Yes, the scale's nice. The scale's good to like kind of show you, all right, what are we doing? Where are we at, like weight-wise? But overall, guys, don't worry about the scale. If you're doing the work, doing the cardio, eating the meals, training, all the stuff, pay attention to your physique. Pay attention to, oh, there's not as much fluff here, or my arms look better, or I look a little bit more defined or leaner, whatever it is. Focus on some positive things. If I went in here and looked at my weight every time, I'd be a little upset by how much work I'm doing. But when I look in the mirror, see the progress, that helps. All right, cameraman, let's see if you know how to hit some of these angles. All right, let's turn the lights on. I feel like this room is like a hit or miss sometimes. But we hit chest and shoulders. A little bit of a wide, definitely a wide back. But those shoulders right there, those boulder shoulders basically, are what we care about. Side, chest pump, it's looking good. Biceps are just massive right now. It's another thing, I've lost a little bit of weight, and it causes you, the more weight you lose, the leaner you look. The leaner you look when you have muscle mass makes it look like you're growing, but you're not. You had that muscle, now it's just visible. So, yeah, pretty good day. Thanks for watching today's video, guys. Had fun, got a little pump. We want to see you next time. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel. Also, go check out the TikTok, the Instagram. I also post the same things from Snapchat too. But here's a little bit of news about me. I don't know the word, but I'm not consistent. There it is. I'm not consistent with all platforms. Sometimes I take pump pics and progress videos on Snapchat and TikTok, but don't post on my Instagram. So sometimes you actually get a little bit of a, I don't know, just different view of what I'm doing throughout the week on different platforms. Yes, a lot of them I do put my TikToks on Snapchat, all this other stuff, but make sure you're following up. Sometimes I might just release news on other platforms just to see who's listening, just to see what's up, man. Be like, hey, whoever drops the 5th comment in my video next week gets $2, you know, whatever it is, man. You know, I don't know. We're not at the point where we can do big giveaways, cameraman. Okay, stop making faces. Hey, I would comment on someone's video just for them to cash out me $2. I don't even think you can cash out someone that low. You can? Cameraman knows what's up. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. See you next time.